Let's be honest, every market is a saturated market. Am I right? If you're like most entrepreneurs, you probably feel like you're drowning in a sea of competition. You have an amazing offer, your signature program, service, or product, and you know that it will change lives. So why is it such a struggle to get your name out there, to book dream clients, and to grow your business? I'm going to tell you, but you're probably not going to like the answer. You have been playing small, and you probably don't even realize it. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to go from unknown and unseen to unstoppable. I'm going to teach you how to be a leader in your niche. Want even more of my best branding and business advice specifically for women in business? Subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified when I post each new video. I'm Moriah, the founder and creative director of Moriah Riona Branding, where we help coaches, creatives, and service-based female entrepreneurs build exclusive luxury brands so they can make more money while pursuing their life's passion. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it takes to become an expert authority in your industry so you can attract amazing clients and command premium prices. But first, because I can already sense you might have some hesitation, let's talk about why good enough isn't good enough, and you need to become a leader to be successful in your business. Become known for your expertise, not your service. In his book, The Win Without Pitching Manifesto, author Blair N. states, "We are hired for our expertise and not our service. It is a mistake to believe that the service sector mantra of the customer is always right applies to us." This may at first seem brash and harsh, but let's break down what Enns is actually talking about here. Throughout the book, he goes on to explain that creative agencies are often pitted against one another in the pitching and proposal process, making the only competitive advantage lower pricing and giving the potential client all the power. Now, while this book is written specifically for creative agencies like my own, I firmly believe that the exact same principles apply to all of my own clients and audience. High achieving coaches, creative entrepreneurs, and service providers. Think about it this way. When you focus on your service or services, there's not much to differentiate you from the myriad other service providers doing the exact same thing you do, except for price. To consumers, a life coach is a life coach is a life coach, or a photographer is a photographer is a photographer. You get the picture. Now, think about the experts in your own field, the ones you follow and hang on their every word. I'm guessing these are also the people you secretly stalk on Instagram, have downloaded every one of their freebies, and scour their websites to glean inspiration for your own programs, pricing, and more. You know who I'm talking about. They're industry leaders. They don't show up as a service provider like you show up as a service provider, even though you're both in the exact same industry. They show up as the expert. And that's the reason they're typically booked out for months or have a waiting list. They're able to command high-end prices, and they can be incredibly selective about the clients they work with and the projects they take on. They're even sought out by other industry leaders to be guest experts on podcasts, get book deals, speaking engagements, and more. They're not showing up as a life coach or a wedding photographer. They're showing up as a leader in their niche. Niche down to blow up. Okay, take a deep breath. I know the term niche can send a lot of entrepreneurs' blood pressure through the roof. Just stick with me. Maybe you're not yet on board with niching down, or maybe you are, but you've been spinning in overwhelm because you're afraid you'll choose the wrong niche. Here's the thing, you don't want to be a Jill of all trades. By saying yes to every potential client that comes your way, you're heading in the opposite direction of leader. You're becoming a generalist. And no one feels passionate about a generalist service provider. Generalists are the ones we reach out to when we need the cheapest option. And generalists aren't able to become leaders simply because the market is too saturated. Let's look at a case study from one of my own branding agency clients, Nicole LaCroix. When Nicole first reached out to me, her brand was actually named Plus One Skincare and Acne Clinic. She had a non-existent visual brand identity, and her online presence was bland, doing nothing to differentiate her from the countless other estheticians and skincare clinics in her area. Through my comprehensive brand strategy and design program, we were able to completely transform Nicole's brand and online presence from that of a generalist service provider to a niche industry leader for not just her local area, but for a national audience. The first thing we did was change her name from the generic Plus One Skincare and Acne Clinic to her own name, Nicole LaCroix Skincare. She was no longer hiding behind an impersonal and corporate sounding brand. She became the brand. We put her front and center in her new branding, and this was very intentional, from using her name to using photography of her across the whole website to including her own story and transformation as it applied to skincare. But it wasn't enough to make Nicole the center of her new brand. We needed to establish her as a leader in her niche. Before becoming a skincare specialist, Nicole actually suffered from acne herself. It was through her own journey to cure her acne that she discovered a passion for helping others do the same. Nicole isn't just an esthetician. She is an acne specialist. She's the expert you go to when you've tried everything else and can't get clear skin. But she wasn't telling that story. She had leaned into her acne expertise, but not fully. And that's what we decided to do. That's what it means to be a niche industry leader. We branded Nicole LaCroix Skincare as the expert skincare specialist for treating acne. And she is highly sought after. Since her rebrand, Nicole has launched her own skincare line, worked with her first celebrity client, and had to start a wait list for new clients. If you're just looking for an esthetician for a basic facial, would you choose Nicole? Probably not. There's simply too much competition. But if you are desperate for someone who can finally solve your acne woes and help you accomplish clear skin once and for all, Nicole is your woman. And that is the power of becoming a leader in your niche. So I want to know, are you ready to become a niche industry leader? Give me a thumbs up down below if the answer is yes. Build a luxury brand to build your niche authority. Like we just saw with my client, Nicole, it's not enough to simply claim expertise. You need the online presence and brand platform to back it up. Think about those leaders in your own industry again. Now, think about their brands, their websites, and their online presence. I'm guessing it's anything but average. Successful niche leaders are highly polished and have an easily recognizable brand. It's a major part of what sets them apart from their competition. You need these two elements, your expertise and a perfect online presence, to work synergistically to build trust, clout, and credibility with your audience. And that's exactly what we do for our clients in our all-new program, Luxury Brand Leader, a 4-month one-on-one strategy and design intensive to reimagine your brand, design your website, and solidify your marketing plan. We take your expertise and craft the perfect brand strategy and design that sets you apart from your competition and sets you up as the leader you were born to be. I created this program because I saw too many entrepreneurs reach out to me for a logo or a website or some other small quick fix or band-aid that they thought would solve their business woes. The truth is, none of those elements on their own can take you from where you currently are to where you dream of being. That's why I created this comprehensive comprehensive program that starts with the strategy to set you apart and develop your niche industry leadership. From there, we create the high-end luxury branding and website to effortlessly tell your story and connect with your dream audience, so you too can show up with confidence, charge your worth, and get booked out with dream clients. Are you ready to go from unseen to unstoppable? Are you ready to finally show up as the leader you are? Then you have to check out my brand new program, Luxury Brand Leader. Click the link below to get on the waitlist now. Want to know how to transform your lackluster branding into a high-end luxury brand that positions you as the leader? Then grab the free guide in the description below and check out the video that just popped up. If you liked this video, hit that thumbs up below and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.